Hi folks, this is Tony for aminutetomidnight.com. Make sure you subscribe to us at our website. Go down the right hand side of the website and enter your email address where it says subscribe to blog. Well, there are some ongoing developments in the world which, are pretty concerning. I just want to begin with something that, we've been called conspiracy theorists in the past and so forth for saying these type of things, but here is a little piece of a speech that Joe Biden gave to the Business Roundtable just a few days ago, speaking about how the world is moving into a new world order.
We are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. We've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it.
The term the New World Order has been around for a long time. Famously, George Bush Sr. Made several speeches back in 1990 and 91 referring to the New World Order. This is what the elites have been trying to push us into for a very long time. And now we have the term, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, being used, and you may as well say they're the same thing, New World Order and Fourth Industrial Revolution, or at least that they go hand in hand.
There's a need for a New World Order, but it has different characteristics in different parts of the world that the shift in power relationships brings. Will confuse us if we do not consider that we have to bring about, together with other countries, a different consciousness of what a world order is.
Now that was Henry Kissinger in 2007, but behind the scenes he's still a very big player in the world. And I have covered Kissinger a lot in the past. I've also covered a lot in recent times Klaus Schwab of the World Economic Forum. I just wanted to shoot across to an article on a website called shadowtruth.org, and the article's titled, "The World Economic Forum wasn't simply the brainchild of Klaus Schwab, but was actually born out of a CIA-funded Harvard program headed by Henry Kissinger, and pushed to fruition by John Kenneth Galbraith and the real Dr. Strangelove Herman Kahn. The World Economic Forum's recorded history has been manufactured to appear as though the organisation was a strictly European creation, but this isn't so. In fact, Klaus Schwab had an elite American political team working in the shadows that aided him in creating the European-based globalist organisation. If you have a decent knowledge of Klaus Schwab's history, you will know that he attended Harvard in the 1960s, where he would meet then Professor Henry A. Kissinger, a man with whom Schwab would form a lifelong friendship. But as with most information from the annals of the World Economic Forum's history books, what you've been told is not the full story. In fact, Kissinger would recruit Schwab at the international seminar at Harvard, which had been funded by the US Central Intelligence Agency. Although this funding was exposed in the year in which Klaus Schwab left Harvard, the connection has largely gone unnoticed until now. There's a lot of very interesting information in this article, and I'm only going to cover a small part of it, so I'll read a bit more here. Kissinger was the executive director of the international seminar, which Schwab often mentions when recollecting his time at Harvard. On 16th of April 1967, it would be reported that various Harvard programs had been receiving funding from the CIA. This included $135,000 of funding for Henry Kissinger's international seminar. funding which Kissinger claimed he was unaware had come from the US intelligence agency. The CIA's involvement in funding Kissinger's international seminar was exposed in a report by Humphrey Doorman, the assistant to Franklin L. Ford, who was Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Science.